What is the vertical velocity of a rock thrown horizontally at 7 meters per second off a 100-meter high building after 2 seconds? So what you're given is the initial horizontal velocity, which is 7 meters per second. And the initial vertical velocity is always 0 meters per second. The vertical acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second squared because of gravity. The time is 2 seconds, and the distance is 100 meters because of the height of the building. So what we're trying to find is the vertical final velocity. So we've got a diagram of a 100-meter high building, and you can see that the initial horizontal velocity is 7 meters per second, and the vertical acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second because of gravity and because the direction is downwards. So to find the final velocity, we use the formula acceleration equals final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time, and this is all for the vertical components. So we need to isolate the final velocity here. And to do that, first off, we multiply on both sides t over 1. And then the two t's on the right side cancel out. So we're left with t multiplied by acceleration equals final velocity minus initial velocity. And now we need to get rid of the initial velocity. So you make an addition of the initial velocity on both sides, and these two cancel out. So we're left with final velocity equals time multiplied by acceleration plus initial velocity. And now we replace the variables here with the units and the numbers. So final velocity equals 2 seconds times negative 9.8 meters per second squared plus 0, because the initial vertical velocity is always 0. And the answer is negative 19.6 meters per second. But now we need to put this in significant figures. And if we look, all the figures have two significant figures, and when multiplied, you're left with two significant figures, which is negative 20 meters per second. And for the unit check, you have to make sure that the units are right. So you take seconds for the 2 seconds over 1 times meter per second squared, which is for the negative 9.8 meters per second squared. And the s here, they cancel out because this is basically s times s, so two s's cancel out. So you're left with meters over second.